This moment marks a significant and highly scrutinized decision inside the U.S. House of Representatives, the removal of a sitting lawmaker from a key committee assignment. At the center of this controversy is Representative Ilhan Omar, a prominent and often polarizing figure in American politics. What unfolds here is not just a procedural vote, but a broader reflection of deep political divisions, questions around accountability, and the boundaries of acceptable rhetoric in public office. Understanding the context behind this decision is essential to interpreting what follows.
Those in favor say no. It's the opinion of the chair that the ayes have it and the resolution is agreed to. And without objection, the motion to reconsider. We've heard from my colleagues the reasons why the Representative Omar should be removed from this committee. But I feel like all the reasons have not just yet been stated, which is why I rise to add for the record. We've heard about the comments that were made regarding anti-Semitism and anti-Israeli views, but I rise to add to the record that as a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, I've sat there and heard the representative actually spew anti-American rhetoric as well. I've been in that committee room where the representative.
At this stage, the argument being presented centers on accountability and consistency, two principles often cited in congressional discipline. However, these moments are rarely viewed in isolation. Critics argue that decisions like this can reflect broader partisan strategies, especially when applied unevenly across political lines. Supporters, on the other hand, frame it as a necessary response to controversial statements made by public officials. The key question for viewers becomes, where should the line be drawn between free political expression and conduct deemed inappropriate for positions of influence? And equally important, should that standard apply identically across all parties?
Equates Israel and the United States to Hamas and the Taliban. Absolutely unacceptable for a member of that committee. I've also heard the representative equate that it is the United States' fault that there is turmoil in Venezuela. That is not because of the oppressive socialist and communism that has spread throughout Central and South America in Venezuela at the hands of the Maduro and Hugo Chavez regimes. That is unacceptable. And as a New York representative, to hear the representative belittle, to try to diminish the worst terrorist attack on United States soil on September 11, 2001, as some people did something, that is unacceptable as well. And I hold the same standard for this side of the aisle that I do the other, because when another colleague on my side said something about 9/11, I also voted to have her removed from the Education Committee because I thought that was inappropriate. So I'm being consistent here, and I hope my colleagues will do the same to show that this is about consistency and accountability, because we should not have an individual with those views on the committee that is tasked with representing our country and our Congress to foreign nations.
This episode highlights how political accountability, public statements, and partisan interpretation often intersect in complex ways within Congress. While some view this decision as a principled stand on rhetoric and responsibility, others see it as a continuation of deep political divisions shaping institutional actions. Ultimately, moments like these raise broader questions about fairness, precedent, and the evolving standards of political discourse. What's your perspective? Was this a justified move or a politically motivated decision? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you value clear, fact-based analysis like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of the stories shaping today's political landscape.